supervises 15 clinical research and projects as a principal investigator and guided 14 PG theses. Now, till now, sir has trained over 1,500 students. Some of the awards: Best Doctor Award by Gramin Ayurveda Medical College, Terdal 2015. Shushruta Puraskara by Gujarat Board of Ayurveda and Unani System of Medicine in Gujarat 2022. And Best Young Teacher National Award by National Shushruta Association BHU. With short biodata, I welcome Dr. Vivek Pudoli sir to motivate our students. Thank you, sir. Welcome.
Thank you, Dr. Vinay, for the wonderful and detailed, what you call my introduction to all my lovely students there sitting over. Uh, I am not able to see the faces of those students because the camera is from the back, I think, and as now we can see at least the back of the students and their body language I can assess. As usual, SDM rocks. Okay, so SDM has got that unique energy, the power, because of my beloved teacher and my mentor for lifetime, Dr. Prasanna Narasimha Rao. And I am happy, I'm feeling proud to address my mother institutions, the budding doctors. I love all of you there, and I'm feeling as if I am at my home. Okay, so thank you for that. And let me share my screen so that we can directly jump to because the time has been given is only 1 hour, and I would like to wind it up, and I want to deliver as much as the value possible so that my lovely students can get inspired and think differently. My intention of just a minute. Whether my screen is visible? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, my screen is visible, no?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So actually, another my name Vajra Kudodi, another my this one is there. Kindly allow that also as a participant because I would like to see the audience at the same time because once I share my screen, my PPT, I am not able to see the audience. So earlier I was in the meeting and I don't know how it has come out. Anyway, so so all the budding doctors there, high energy, good morning, a wonderful morning of the Saturday, and you people are blessed to be there with my teacher, my friend, my Guruji, that Pierre Rao sir, and you people are lucky. You people are lucky because these people, the PN Rao sir, Prasanna Narasimha sir, Rao sir has made life of many, n number of Ayurveda graduates and postgraduates. He is an inspiration, a source of inspiration for many of the students, and I am happy that you people are into that family of SDM. So see why I am telling this. Many a times we go through the turmoil of the mindset, especially when we come to the BAMS, because for the last 12 years you have read something different, some different science, especially the Western science, in the name of physics, in the name of chemistry, in the name of biology. Okay, and immediately after 12 years of that particular schooling, you have come to a more subtle, the what you call the science, more metaphysical science, that is called as Ayurveda, and the language has also changed from English, from modern chemistry, from modern physics, from modern biology. You are shifting to the ancient, what you call the Sanskrit language and Sanskrit science, the Indian science. Because of that, many a times you'll struggle for the first 6 months or 1 year to understand that both the science, even though they are speaking different languages, but they are the same. Only the difference of the language is there. So if you understand this, before you could understand this, you will be going through a lot of turmoil in your mindset. Many times you may feel of as if you are in the different world which you are not knowing. Of course, it is there because you 95% of the students who come to Ayurveda, they never they have never heard or learned Sanskrit before coming to the BMS. So even I had this one, and I wanted to quit my BMS journey when I was in internship. Of course, I was a first class student. In first year BMS, I did first. I got my first class. Second year BMS, again pass at one attempt. But final year I could not because I was lack of focus and because I wanted to quit. And moreover, I was not confident enough to use Ayurveda for the to give justice to my patients. So because I wanted to quit, but thanks to this, my first Guruji, Dr. Anand Ishwar Sankal, okay, he is ex-principal of Ayurveda Mahavidyalaya Hubli, and he gave me the golden nuggets. So I bow down my head to this wonderful personality who has kept me in the journey of Ayurveda, and today I am in front of people. From him, I learned the basic concepts of the Ayurveda, even though I am not the, I have not read the classics, whole classics, but still I can practice Ayurvedic concepts because of this, my Guruji. And whatever the leadership skills, thinking out of the box, and trying to help others, adding value to others, these all qualities I received from my mentor, my PG guide and mentor for my lifetime, Dr. Prasanna Narasimha Rao sir, as I told. So with a lot of respect to this salutation to these two people, I would like to begin my presentation, and I believe that this session will give you some thought-provoking, what you call the ideologies, which will help you to live an abundant lifestyle once in the using the Ayurveda. Okay, so let me begin with my presentation, and first of all, I would like to welcome you with my Ayurveda Academy. So welcome to the Ayurveda universe. Why I call it a universe? Because see, this is Ayurveda is totally is a whole universe. There is nothing, whatever is there in Ayurveda, it is everywhere, and whatever is nothing in the Ayurveda, it's nowhere. So that's why I call the Ayurveda universe, and we are here to develop that universe or regain the glory of that Ayurveda universe. And I welcome you on the behalf of my Ayurveda Academy and the SDM College of Ayurveda Hassan for your the greatest journey what you are embarking on for the next full of your lifespan. Okay, do you know, let me start with the pain, the problem. Okay, let me start my presentation with the problem what the most of the Ayurveda students, of course it may not be true with the SDM students, it may not be true with SDM students, I repeat, because SDM is giving the lot of the Ayurveda insights and values. Because of that, Ayurveda students are successful. But still, I feel that the major problem what the Ayurveda graduates are facing, okay, once they are out of their college institutions, that is the conformity. Now, what do you mean by conformity? Conformity in simple words is following the mass without applying your mind. Okay, so many of the students over there across the India, because I am blessed to visit a lot of colleges, many of the colleges, and I could interact with the students, and even I myself has worked in 6 different institutions, so I can know the what is the pulse of the students and their mindset and their attitude, and then after the BMS, their what the journey they are taking up, and that is all because of their conformity. Conformity, they are following the mass, what they are doing, what the whole mass is doing. So when you are in the conformity, your creativity is killed, and you will be losing the motivation, and you will not be doing great things, which because of which you can become irreplaceable in this world. This is the biggest problem with our Ayurveda students. That is a mindset problem. I don't know what the problem with the system. It may be with the teachings, it may be because of the not giving the clinical applications, it may be because the mindset of the students, because when they get into conformity, that is the main reason what I could make is many of the almost 80% of the students who get into BAMS, they come to BAMS as an option, not as a choice, because they wanted to go into MBBS and they could not get it there, and because of that they come back to they come to the next alternative, that is BAMS. So somewhere in the subconscious mind and somewhere in their heart, they won't get the what we call congruence with the BMS. So because of that, what happens? They may not be able to concentrate focus on the Ayurveda, or may not be able to accept the Ayurveda at their core. The second reason why they come to BMS is they cannot afford to MBBS, even though they are meritorious students, but they could not get a government seat. They are supposed to go for management seat, and but unfortunately, majority of the students, what I observed over the last 20 years of my academic, at least 70% of the students, they come from a very middle class family. Either they are the children of the teachers, school teachers, or the private job holders, and other means they are economically they are not in such a position where they can afford to the management seat in the MBBS colleges, modern colleges. That's why they come back to the BMS. And third category of the students, they come why to BMS is they want to have only a degree which can give them a doctor prefix. By that, what they can use to practice allopathy, because in their family somebody is already a doctor, or they have seen the other people around in their town where the BMS or BHMS or Unani or other RMPs, they are practicing allopathy medicine, cross practice. So because of that, they feel that having a degree, we can practice a medicine, and for that they come. And most of the students, they don't know what they are supposed to do with their life. Because of that, they come to BMS. This is the scenario. I don't know how many people resonate with this one. I'm happy if if you are not resonating, if it's not the condition with all of you in either of these 4 questions. If any of the question is if any question is related to you, then you need to go through this presentation. You need to focus on this presentation. You need to take the golden nuggets what I am going to give from this presentation. Okay. So if any of you having any of these questions, no worries, because most of the students it happens. It is not a crime. It's nothing wrong also, because we have been brought up in that position. Because in society, we have been always seeing the MBBS doctors as the doctors, as the which are respected more. Because also we wanted to go for there. But thanks to the COVID, the scenario is changing, and I believe that you, at least 50% of you people have come to Ayurveda as your first passion, as your choice, not as a chance. And once you come with that, the conformity, you are marrying the BMS without the heart into it. So because what happens, you will not be having the congruence with the BMS, Ayurveda. Once you don't have congruence with Ayurveda, when you don't have conviction with Ayurveda, you may not focus on all the academic assignments, all the academic learnings, and because of that you may not have the clarity of the concepts. So why I am telling all these things is, this is what the scenario is going on, and because of that you can see, you can Google, almost 7 to 8 lakhs registered Ayurveda graduates are there all over the India. And can you make out how many of them they are really practicing purely Ayurveda, and by that they are living abundant lifestyle? How many of them? If you don't know the data, go and search. At least look around your nearby, outside. How many BMS doctors go there, do a fieldwork tomorrow Sunday, go to the Hasan, go around the Hasan, have an outing there, check out how many people are with the BMS board there, BMS degree, and check out what they are practicing. You make a data. The reality is, most of us, we cross practice. That is why, because we were we were not in congruence with the Ayurveda, and because we went into, we could not have the clarity about the Ayurveda concepts, and we could not have the what you call the vision to use Ayurveda, because we get into confusion, and because of that confusion, we get into conformity, because we are supposed to survive. We have put the money, hard-earned money of our parents in the BMS learning, and because of that, we want to present ourselves as a doctors. And what is the easiest way? Easiest way is to give the symptomatic treatment using allopathic medicine. That is the conformity. You are following the other seniors who are doing the same thing. And because of that, what happens? With that conformity, when it starts in your mind, that is the third question. You want to have only a degree, so that you want to learn, you have a degree for a license, then you want to go for an working at an allopathy hospital for some few months or a year, and then have a little the knowledge of allopathy and use it for your easy earning and fast earning and instant earning. Because once you start with allopathic medicine, the symptomatic treatment is there, you can remember the medicines and you can easily write it. And because after that, if this mentality has started from the day one, you may not focus on upgrading your skills and upgrading yourself, becoming competent using Ayurveda. And because of that, what happens? You will lack the confidence and you will get into the no courage situation. Okay, so what is the end result? The end result is you are going to live a shadow career. You are going to live a shadow career. This is with a BMS degree, you will be practicing some other medicine. That is shadow career. You are shadowing, you are faking. You are faking. So once you are living shadow career, what are disadvantages? Disadvantages are you won't get the respect in the society. Of course, your patient may respect, but not as the perfect doctor. You will be always called a small doctor. Always they'll refer you as a only first aid doctor. If anything goes up, they want to go somewhere else. They themselves will ask you, sir, whether I have to go to some other center, higher center. Of course, I don't say that every disease will be treating. We have got our limitations. Even for terminal cases, we need to, or for the higher centers, we have to refer to higher centers. But at least, if the chronic diseases are there, and for chronic disease, believe me, Ayurveda is the best. For acute disease, you send it to allopathy people. I don't have problem. But for Ayurveda disease, especially for the chronic disease, Ayurveda happens to be the last resort, especially lifestyle disorders. At least if you do there, you will be respected. Because see, only attending the acute disease is not going to give you fame. Even if you can change the life quality of the people who are suffering with chronic disease, you will achieve the God's place in their heart. By that, you will achieve that social significance, professional significance. Unfortunately, this will be missing if you start with the shadow career. Second, the disadvantage is there will be insecurity always. These people who are doing the allopathy, the cross practice, they will be having insecurity that they may lose the patients if they close down their clinic for 1 day or 2 days. And moreover, legal insecurity. Always they will be scared if any DHO comes and make what you call the raid, and if we caught, will be suspended, or degree will be suspended because we are using allopathic medicine. And financial scarcity and no time freedom. Of course, you may be making money, but you will not be having time freedom, because when you are into a physical, what you call the general practice, you won't have time freedom. Whatever you want to do, you cannot do. And always you may suffer with the confusion and what you call the uncertainty about your future. So why this mediocre shadow BMS career occurs is because of no conviction in Ayurveda concepts, no clinical skill set, no monetization mindset, and no marketing tool set related to Ayurveda I am speaking. You may become a very good allopathic experience, but still then you will not be considered as the expert of the allopathy or some other medicine. So we need to love our own medicine with which we have been now tied up. Okay. So we need not to live a mediocre lifestyle. We need to change our lifestyle to an abundant lifestyle. We want to have everything big, abundant in our life. That is how the human beings are made for. We should not have the mediocre lifestyle, because the Ayurveda also proposes, and the Western world also says, that a human being should always strive to go to significant level. The fourth stage of the lifestyle, what you call the lifestyle, that is the significance. Scarcity is the one, this is a very basic level where you will be only supporting yourself. You are not able to support, you are not able to feed your dependents. And the animals live in the scarcity because they are feeding themselves. Once you start earning and you are able to support your people, but you are not having that freedom to do whatever you want, you don't have the financial independence, you don't have time freedom, then it is even though you are surviving, it is survival state. That is called as praneshana. And then from there, we are supposed to thrive to the stage of success. Success stage, when you will be called as successful, when you got the enough time freedom, enough money to take care of all your expenses, whenever you want to do something, where you want to achieve your, means go behind your passion, if you are able to do that, that is dhaneshana. You are accumulated such a wealth which is giving you the freedom to enjoy and to do whatever you want to do, whenever you want to do, with whomever you want to do, and as many number times of time you want to do. That is success stage. So we need to rise above the survival stage to success stage, and then significant. Of course, success is again a self-centered. You'll be happy, you'll be happy, you'll be living a comfortable life. But that is not the end. We need to become valuable to others, because we are in the medical field. We have got better chance to become valuable in the other's life, adding value to others' life. By that, we will become significant, we will become irreplaceable in this world. That is praneshana, parlokeshana. Okay, that is a parlokeshana. Parlokeshana is helping others. Para means others, helping others. It's not after death. It's here only we are supposed to help the other people by adding value to them. That is parlocation, what Ayurveda advocates. And that the Western world also says that you need to be significant. So for to live significant, okay, it's not possible by conventional medical practice. It cannot expedite the transformation. This transformation, if you want to have this transformation from survival to significance, it is not possible by having a small or a physical clinic, conventional. Have a degree, learn and put your one GP clinic and go on working lifelong. That won't give you the transformation. You will not become significant, because the other people are also doing the same thing. In the same town, the other people are also giving the same medicine what you are giving. They are attending the same disease what you are attending. Then how can you be significant? You are one among them. You are general. That's why it is called general practice. Because the wealth accumulation in that will be very gradually. So you need, if you want to make 1 crore rupees, you may need to work for at least 5 to 10 years, 24/7. Then only it is possible. How many of you are ready for that? You may feel now, but as the age progresses, you may lose that productivity. You may lose that durability. Then you may get fed up. Okay. So you, and second is, you won't get fame. You won't reach beyond your territory of the clinic. You are supposed to achieve the fame. Okay. So then moreover, whatever the service you are giving, you will not be recognized as a specialist. Okay. Because what I am worried is, our lifespan is not 400 years or 1000 years. Our lifespan is, of course, in Kali Yuga we are supposed to live 100 years, but unfortunately we are living up to 65 to 70 years. Already 30 years less. And out of 30, if you complete BMS and if you go for post graduation, and then it will take at least 30 years to learning. And from 30, if you start, 20 years are the only left for you for productive earning. And last 10 years, 15 years, you leave it, because if you are into that physical clinic, 24/7 you are working, you will be neglecting your health, and because of that you may not have the last 20 years a very good health fitness which can you use for earning. So only 25 years of earning you are left with, and that understand whether it is possible for us to accomplish 7 accomplishments of the life. What do you think? There are 7 accomplishments of life are there. You should have health, good health. You should have good wealth. You should have good family and relationships. You should be able to enjoy your hobbies. You should be able to nurture your passion. You should be able to travel wherever you want as per your bucket list. And you should attain the spirituality. If these 7, if you accomplish, then only this life happens to be the significant, and this life happens to be meaningful. So how many, if it is possible, can you think about the accomplishing all the 7 with this physical clinic, or only with a conventional clinic? It's not possible. And the time when you get to, because after having all the wealth, to enjoy your all the passion, your health may not be cooperating. Your physical fitness may not be cooperating. Your mental agility may not be cooperating. So think differently. Okay. And it will not give you freedom, a passive income. Okay. So conventional, whatever the practice we are doing, conventional, whatever the academic teachings we are doing, they are not going to give us the freedom to accomplish those 7 in a shortest period. So what can give us the freedom? What can give us the what to call that wealth? What can give us time freedom? That is only possible by entrepreneurship. That's only possible by the entrepreneurship. because exponential growth is only possible through entrepreneurship. It can take you all the way top, as per Zig Ziglar, is the world's famous business coach, Zig Ziglar. Because in future, entrepreneurship is going to be part of your life. The next 20 years, already 108 unicorns have come up in India in the last 4 or 5 years. Unicorn means who are having the $1 billion US asset, the companies. Okay, so now the totally everybody is going for a unique what you call entrepreneurship. So to reach the top and to control your own destiny, you need to think about entrepreneurship. And the best thing is, after COVID, entrepreneurship in health sector is the future. Entrepreneurship in health sector is the future. Okay. So what is entrepreneurship then? So entrepreneurship is you are going to look for a way to create a value for yourself by creating value for others. So you'll be adding value to yourself. You'll be getting value for yourself by adding value to others. You are helping others to get value by either your service or your product, and by that you are getting the return for that in the form of either money or love, affection or respect, whatever. And by that you become an entrepreneur, because you are providing them a product or service at a cost that is less than customers are willing to pay you, and also provide a lot of values to them. Because of that you become irreplaceable, you become significant in their life. That is entrepreneur. And you are going to take calculated risk also. Of course, risk is involved there, but it is if you take a calculated risk, if you are having the unique product or solution to help the others, you are an entrepreneur. And congratulations that already you are on the way of becoming an entrepreneur, because we are in Ayurveda, and Ayurveda is going to provide the health, and by the health we are adding value to others. And fortunately, Ayurveda gives us both. We can prepare our own products in the form of the medicine, and we can trade our knowledge as a service. So both the opposite we are having. The product is also with us, the service is also with us. Even you can have both, or you can have at least one. By that you can make a lot of value to others, and by that you can get a lot of money. So Ayurveda can become a money machine for you. So I congratulate you, because you are already an entrepreneur. You are going to add value to others by your product or your service, and with the less risk, because already all the Ayurveda formulations are proven. You need not to prove it, and you need not to be innovative. Whatever in the classics, you use the same thing. We are blessed. Ayurveda people are blessed compared to other entrepreneurs, because other entrepreneurs, if they want to make their place in the market as an entrepreneur, successful entrepreneur, they need to be innovative. They should innovate new things. They should come up with new things or new service, and it is not proven. They have to test it. They should take the proof of what you call the validity, case proof, and they don't know whether it will be working or not. They are going to take a lot of risk. And being Ayurveda people, the classics have already given n number of entrepreneurial ideas. Already they are established, time tested. You use them. By that you become an entrepreneur. You are already an entrepreneur. Now you are supposed to develop the entrepreneur mindset. Okay. So using Ayurveda, if you start thinking like an entrepreneur, you will be called as Ayurpreneur. That is what I call. All the BMS people should call themselves Ayurpreneurs if they start thinking as an entrepreneur, because you people are already entrepreneurs. So for those Ayurpreneurs, I have created my Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub, where I will be coaching, I will be mentoring them, and I will be bringing all the Ayurpreneurs together to collaborate together, so that they can grow together. And by that we can add value to the whole world. Okay. So this Ayurpreneurship is a new perspective in the entrepreneurship in Ayurveda. It's a new perspective what I am giving to you. Okay. So what we will be getting from this session, we will understand whether the medical profession can be considered business or not, whether Ayurveda professional should think of becoming an entrepreneur or not, what is Ayurpreneurship already, what are the scopes of our Ayurpreneurship and difficulties, of course, and what is the Ayurpreneur journey, and three biggest myths about the entrepreneurship and Ayurveda. I am going to bust them, and three strategic secrets I'll give to take action. I'll help you. I'll give you 6 steps, flywheel what you call formula. On that basis, if you go on thinking in the next 5 years, you will be the very successful entrepreneur at the end of the 5 years. And 7 opportunities where you can establish your entrepreneurship in Ayurveda. So, as per me, conventional clinical practice is also a business. How many of you agree with me? What do you mean business? Business is already a proven strategy is there, already has been is running, the same thing is followed, and you are going to practice the same. And by that you may add value, you may not add value, because you are doing the same what other people are doing, but it is already proven. That is, proven strategies are there. You are going to have a degree, you are going to have means register yourself in the registration practitioners board, you will be opening your own clinic, you will be setting up a physical clinic, and then you will be sitting there and you will be having a SOP for the what you call the hospital clinic setup, and then all the legal compliance will be performing, and afterwards whatever the general practice if you are doing, you will be having the certain disease what you can attend, and if they are doing Ayurveda practice, you will be having certain things. But at the end of the day, what you are doing it for earning money. Yes or no? That's why it is called a professional course. Professional course means it is going to generate money for you. And money cannot be made, money can be only earned, and that is by giving product or selling product or doing your service, rendering your service. And unfortunately, it is misread that you will become successful once you earn a lot of money. No, it's a reverse rather. The money is the byproduct of the success. You need to become success to make a lot of money. If you want to make massive money, you need to make a massive service. You need to give. You need to become massively successful. And to be successful, you need to give massive service. So at the end of the day, business is where you are trading. You are trading something for something in the exchange of something. So here we are trading our knowledge in the exchange of money of the patient. That's why it's a business. So now onwards, don't feel guilty calling yourself as a businessman. This is a wrong mindset which has been given to us. Okay. So why we should think of an entrepreneurial lifestyle? Because we deserve it. Why other people should think of entrepreneurial lifestyle? Because we deserve it. Because we are doing a lot of great things for the whole world. We are adding value to other people's life by providing them health. Because we are not only dealing with the diseased people, even we are helping the healthy individuals to maintain their health. That's why you deserve to live an entrepreneurial lifestyle. Now, what do you mean entrepreneurial lifestyle? Entrepreneurial lifestyle is which will give you 5F, which we rightly deserve. Okay, we righteously we deserve it. That is, first F is fitness. We are supposed to keep ourselves healthy. Self health is important. Health is wealth. Without you, if you are not healthy, you cannot deliver whatever you want to do. You cannot do whatever you want to do. You cannot add value to others' life. So you need to have, first step is your own fitness. You'll get time to have fitness, because once you start using entrepreneurial lifestyle, leading a lifestyle, you will have that freedom to take care of yourself. Fitness. You'll have time freedom and financial freedom. Second F. Third F is you'll have fame, that is social significance, professional significance. Fourth F is you'll have abundance, that is fortune. And fifth F is you will have a better family and you will set up a legacy for your next generation. So if you are passionate about Ayurveda, if you develop good knowledge with Ayurveda, if you develop good skill with Ayurveda, and if you come with a unique your own idea using that all the knowledge and skill, you can achieve this entrepreneurial lifestyle. Okay. But still, if you suffer with a skepticism about whether medical entrepreneurship is possible or not, okay, because a lot of myths are there, because always we think entrepreneur means you should have something which is innovative, or it may be in the physical product. Okay, so let me bust those all your myths. So myth number 1 of the medical profession is, always we have been taught in the society, it has been in what you call subconsciously instilled in the mind of the children or the public as well, that Ayurveda or medical science cannot be a business, or that is, you are not supposed to demand, you should not be demanding your service charge, you should not be compelling to pay. Even laws say like that. This is a very unfortunate thing. We are doing every service in the world is paid without asking question. A barber gets paid without bargaining. Barber is paid without bargaining, isn't it? Don't bargain with them. Especially females, they can resonate. Females, if they go to a parlor, the average bill will be for 300 rupees to for 3,000 rupees or 6,000 rupees, depending upon what the service they get. But they don't bargain there. But when they come to doctor, they start bargaining. They always look at the bill and they say ask for a concession. This is a wrong thing which has been instilled in society, and because of that, even we have been in the same mentality. That's why we don't charge rightfully. We don't demand for whatever we deserve for our service. We don't demand because even we have been brought up in the same society. But my friends, it is a myth, because Ayurveda itself says that tadidam shashvatam swargyam punyam swargyam ashashama aisham vrittikaram cheti vrittikara. Ayurveda says that you should be vrittikara. You should make money. Why you should make money? Because after praneshana, dhana is important. If you want to enjoy all the things, worldly desires or worldly available things, comforts, you need money. That's why it says pranebhyo henantaram dhanameva paryashteva bhavati arogya bhoga dharma sadhani bhuto dhana prapanchaha. If you want to have health, you need money. If you want to enjoy all the worldly comforts, you need money. If you want to do something dharma sadhana, you want to do charity, you need money. So why should not we charge? So this is a fact. Ayurveda itself says that, advocates that you should not hesitate to charge for as per your service. So take out that myth from your brain that Ayurveda cannot be business or medical science cannot make a business. You should make it as you should treat it as a business. Biggest myth number 2 is medical profession and entrepreneurship is not, there is no scope for the entrepreneurship. Health and Ayurveda there is no scope for the entrepreneurship. That is the biggest myth what you people are having. Most of them, not you may not be having, but as and when I interact with my all Ayurveda colleagues, I feel this. We have this in our mindset. That's a health and Ayurveda cannot make an entrepreneurship. And the fact is, health and fitness is the top niche. Top niche means the first and foremost, highest, what you call the area among the 4 top, what you call the niche of the entrepreneurship. Okay, followed by wealth creation, relationship and career. So people will pay for health first. Look at this fellow, Ramdev Baba. He is a true entrepreneur. He is making lakhs of crores of rupees in revenue per year every year with using Ayurveda medicinal products, Ayurveda products. Okay, he is a live example that we can make money with an entrepreneurship using Ayurveda. And the global Ayurveda market size by 2028, okay, is going to be 16,230 million US dollar. A huge amount. And a cumulative annual growth rate is assessed at 12%. Every year it is 12%. Of course, this data is old, but because, see, look at the Dr. V.K. Paul, the one of the member of the Niti Ayog, says that the Ayurveda is going to have, traditional medicine Ayurveda is going to have 23% CAGR. Means every year 23% growth rate is there for Ayurveda market, Ayurveda health services. And Ayush Ministry has calculated in the 2022, it has given the data that 13 billion US dollar business has been done or project in the medical value travel in India by using traditional medicine Ayurveda. Okay, and WHO is looking towards, whole world is looking towards us after COVID, and WHO has set up a global center for traditional medicine in India. WHO is World Health Organization. Whole world is involved there. So there is a lot of scope for Ayurveda entrepreneurship. Now it is time, you are living in the golden phase of the Ayurveda. It's a golden era. Next 25 or 30 years is a golden era. So you need to make use of it. Take up the opportunity. And the biggest myth number 3 is to be an entrepreneur, you need to be always have a physical product. It's not true. Even a simple idea which you can convert into a good service, you can become an entrepreneur. Look at these people. You can see the lady there who is called as Geeta McKillany. She is one of my co-friend, means what you call the community member along with me in the other community, which we are in the common community, okay, for digital coaches. And she is a Geeta McKillen. She is from Andhra Pradesh, and she is a menopause coach. I believe, even though you're in BAMS first year, but you know what is menopause. Menopause is the female at the means this is going to lose her what you call the monthly menstruation cycle, and during that period all the hormonal imbalance happens and they suffer with lot of changes. And this lady is a menopause coach. She is helping those women who are in the premenopausal period, postmenopausal period, and during the and those people. And by that, she, as by helping them, she is making lot of money. Can you imagine? She has made 75 lakhs rupees in the period of only 11 months. Only by helping them, that too online, digitally. With the online, like what the meeting we are doing now, in the same way, every week she will be attending them, and she has prepared one basic course, and she is giving to them so that the basic knowledge they will have, and they will come back with their problems and they will take care. And the bigger thing is, the astonishing thing is, she is not a medico. She is not a doctor. She is not a doctor. She is a chartered accountant. She works in a private bank, and she started this as her side hustle. And she founded the Queen's Health Club, and by that she is helping, adding value to the other people, and that is only by, she doesn't have any physical product. She is not selling any product. She is selling only her knowledge, and she is now digital entrepreneur, menopause coach, and a digital entrepreneur. Another fellow, he is from Bangalore only, Manjunath NS. He has positioned himself as a memory coach. See, Ayurveda gives all the what you call the lifestyle, what you call the problems. Also, Ayurveda has got lot of what you call the remedies in the name of the dinacharya, in the name of rutucharya, in the name of the swastha acharana, in the name of yoga, in the name of naturopathy, in the name of the patyapati, in the name of the ahara. But we are not using it. The other people are using this memory coach. Ayurveda gives the whole, the Charaka Samhita in the Rasayana Adhikara, it gives the what a lot of insights about the major Rasayana and how the memory should be increased. In the Padartha, then first year BAMS, you people will be learning mana, the Ekadashi Indriya. And unfortunately, none of the Ayurveda people have thought like this. They never positioned themselves memory coach. And this fellow is an engineer by profession. He did his MSc in psychology, and he has positioned himself memory coach, and he has made 10 crore rupees in the last 2 years. Another fellow from Delhi, Noida, he is 60 years plus now, and he is an engineer basically. He was engineer for the last 30 years, and his wife was suffering with a spine problem, and he went to the Haridwar, and he saw that the Marma Chikitsa is helping his wife, which was not helped by the allopathy medicines for the last 12 years. And he got, his wife was bedridden, and by that, and attending the Marma Chikitsa as per the Ayurveda in Haridwar, she got relief, and she is now leading a very normal life. Because of that, this fellow got motivated. At the age of 55, he joined diploma in anatomy, and then he learned acupuncture, he learned Marma Chikitsa, and he is now calling himself as a spine engineer. He is not selling any product. He is going to tell only some exercises, and he is going to do Marma Chikitsa. By that, he has become a digital entrepreneur. Then why our Ayurveda people should not think of setting up an entrepreneurial journey? They should think. If you don't set up an entrepreneurial journey, if you do not become specific, if you do not become unique, you will be entering into red ocean. Now, what about red ocean? Red ocean is called, in the business world, red ocean is called as the big sharks. Whereas if you are starting up as a beginner, you have to compete with the big sharks already, who are playing in the market. They are the market players. The big sharks are there, and you are a starter, and they will eat you up because you are small. So, if you don't want to get into that red ocean, what the other people are doing, all the general practice what they are doing, if you go there, you need to compete with them. So, opportunities are less, competition is more in the red ocean. You need to create your own blue ocean, where opportunities are more, competition is less. How it is possible? Only when you become more specific what you want to help the people, which is not in the society, which is not practiced in society. And fortunately, Ayurveda is not much practiced in most of the part of the country, at the rural areas or the second tier 2 what you call cities, tier 1 cities. Okay, because if you are go get into that allopathy general practice, you need to fight with these, compete with these big sharks. Already allopathy super specialists are there, allopathy specialists are there, Ayurveda, your own Ayurveda people are there who are practicing allopathy, homeopathy people are there, Unani people are there, and non-medicos above all RMPs. You know, they are also practicing the same medicine, same antibiotics, same analgesics, same antacids they are writing. And the best way why you should prepare, make yourself as an authority of Ayurveda is because we are Indians and it is our own science. And there is in the marketing and in the branding, there is a law called as law of borders. If when you present yourself in front of the world as an Ayurveda doctor from India, you will be easily and accepted as an authority of Ayurveda, because the mentality of the perception of the people is the when it comes from the native area, it will be, they feel that it is an authentic, it is more quality. For example, if electronic goods they come from the Japan, we always think that they are of the best quality. If cars they come from the Germany, we always feel that the perception is always that they will be of good quality. In the same way, you make use of it. You are Indian, you are born as Indian, you are into Ayurveda, and you use that. You present yourself as Ayurveda authority. By that, you will be breaking the barriers, you will be reaching the whole globe, and you will be redefining your target, you will be redefining your market. By that, you will live an abundant lifestyle. Because after COVID-19, the whole world is looking towards us as Ayurveda is the best remedy for all the chronic diseases, and even where allopathy stops, there Ayurveda can be taken up. And because of this digital revolution, as we are speaking now, you are sitting there at 1600 kilometers away from me, but we are connected. So make use of this all revolution. Okay, so what you need to fix up is you need to fix up your conformity. That is the biggest problem to become an entrepreneur. There is no difficulties for becoming an Ayurveda entrepreneur. The only difficulty with which will be obstructing you is your mindset, your conformity of thinking very small. Think big, think out of the box. Have my conviction in the Ayurveda. Okay, and by that you will get the what you call the opportunity. So 3 strangest secret I would like to give as an action plan. Blindly follow these 3 action plans, you will be successful at the end of the 5 years. The first secret is believe and succeed. You believe Ayurveda, you will definitely succeed. This is called as Daiva Vipassana in Ayurveda. And the Western world it speaks as law of attraction. Second is simply think. Yukti, you apply your logical mind. Third is act with unconscious competence. That is sattvas. Reprogram your subconscious mind. Okay, so believe and succeed is what the Western world says as a law of attraction. We say it as Daiva Vipassana. Because this is the behavior iceberg. Our all behaviors, all our actions are based on our own self beliefs, what we are having in the subconscious mind. And those self beliefs will create some values in our brain, in our mind, subconscious mind, and accordingly our thoughts are processed, and those thoughts, according to our thoughts, we will be exhibiting the emotions, we will be experiencing the emotions, and those emotions are the key factors of our behavior or our action. So if you do not believe in Ayurveda, you cannot get into action, and when you cannot get into action, you won't get the results. So you need to believe in Ayurveda. Think logically what you can do by using Ayurveda, how you can make money, how you can establish yourself as a specialist. So in my one of the course program, launch membership of Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub, Ayurpreneur Academy, I am giving a course where I have used these 3, that is the Daiva Vipassana, Yukti Vipassana, and Sattva Ayurveda core principles only to design a formula, what I call device goal setting formula, so that the student can get an idea, he can do it himself, she can do it herself, that what she is going to become by using this formula. Okay, so you need to set up your professional goal first. You set up your professional goal today. You make it clear what you want to become after 5 years, after 10 years, after 20 years, and accordingly you need to work. So if you use device goal setting formula, you will be using what your numerology is speaking, what your astrology is speaking, what your the what emotional mind, that is heart, is speaking, what it want to be, and what your what you call the logical mind is telling. So if you amalgamate it properly, you can get a best goal for your lifetime. Okay, so make a roadmap. Always it should be a roadmap should be there for achieving our goal. So roadmap can be, now you are in BMS, try to put all your energy, all your mind, all your focus in learning all the concept, upgrading your skills, then planning your what is the project you want to have in your life next 30 years, and stick to that. Okay, and secret number 3 is you should act with unconscious competence, because once you start acting with unconscious competence, it becomes a routine for you, and you will be getting more productivity. Okay, that is called sattva. 80 billion neurons are there in our body, and those are guided by the subconscious mind. And what I mean by unconscious competence is, see, for example, if I would like to give an example. If you don't know about the bike, what about your parts, you will not be riding the bike. That is called unconscious incompetence, because you don't know any part of the bike and you don't know how to ride it. That's why it is unconscious incompetence. But once you got a bike in home, you know that there is a bike has got accelerator, bike has got a clutch, bike has got brake, bike has got gears, but you are still not riding it. That is called conscious incompetence. Now Ayurveda, you are into Ayurveda, you know, the means you are now unconscious incompetence stage. It's the level first. You don't know much of the Ayurveda, and because you are not able to use it. But once you advance in the academic course, you will become conscious, and at certain stage you will be incompetent. Before you using it, you will be incompetent. And third stage is when you get into internship, you may be having certain skills development, then become conscious competence, because you know Ayurveda and you are able to implement it. But still you are taking help of your teachers because you are not sure. That is called as conscious competence. And fourth is unconscious competence. Is you will have that confidence, and it has been instilled in your neurons that this is going to help this particular disease problem. That is called unconscious competence. Once you're riding, once you learn the bike perfectly, you need not to think all the time when to hold the clutch, when to apply the brake, when to change the gear, isn't it? It will be going on without any thought. So without applying your mind, if you are able to do particular thing, that is the stage when you achieve the unconscious competence. And I wish that at the end of the 5 years, you should be developing this unconscious competence in the Ayurveda. Okay, how you can do it? Learn whatever is taught in the classics or in the classes and in the clinics, adopt them and try to implement it. Okay, by that you will develop the competence. So now I think that with this last 50 minutes of this one session, you may be able to now think that you can become an Ayurpreneur, and you are already Ayurpreneur, because you have got a unique idea, you will be having unique idea, you will be having value adding to the other people, and you will be having a product of your own. If you prepare by adding your, you can have your own Anubhuti Yoga of medicine. Okay, and you can have service. Okay, and you are able to take a calculated risk. By that you can be, now you are ready. Now if you are ready to become an Ayurpreneur, now what are the areas? So 7 areas I identified. It can be integrative medical practice. No sir, I am in my family, the people are there who are from homeopathy, already from the allopathy, and some physiotherapy, some dentist. We want to have the clinic together. Of course, that is going to boom. Integrative medicine will be the future. Holistic medicine will be future. You take help of those experts. Formulate the treatment with all the experts sitting together, and add value and give relief to the patient. That is integrative medical practice you can do. You are not only fascinated about Ayurveda and you want to have Ayurveda specialist, then finalize your one disease in which you want to have mastery and only use that. Don't become general. That is Ayurveda specialty clinic. Then you can become Ayurveda lifestyle coaching. As I told, menopause coach are there, memory coach is there. In the same way, you can become Ayurveda lifestyle coach. You can become, if you have got more teaching a fashion, you can go for Ayurveda lifestyle coaching. If you are interested in starting up your own business, you are more inclined to that, your already family background is there, then start your own Ayurveda startups. No sir, I wanted to go for engineering, I am much passionate about the technology, but unfortunately because of my family influence, I am forced to come to BMS. Don't worry, you can use that passion to add value to Ayurveda doctors. Be a tech-driven Ayurveda give tech-driven Ayurveda services to your own colleagues. By that you can make money. You are learning, you are using Ayurveda, and you are using technology, and you are providing service to your own friends, and you are adding value to them. That is tech-driven Ayurveda services. Sixth is, no sir, I was more passionate about the cultivating the this one crop, and I am into that. I am farming and all things. So you have gone, you can prepare your own Ayurveda ahara. You can have agricultural business. Even Ayush has come with the Ayurveda ahara, entrepreneurship. And seventh, no sir, I want to do research. Then go. Research is, there are a lot of opportunities in the research. Okay, you do your own research and you come with a patent, and then you will be called as entrepreneur. If you register your own patent, you'll be called an entrepreneur. Okay, you can write books, you can become an entrepreneur. Okay, so a lot of 7 opportunities are, you can think as per your passion, inner calling, and your astrological influences. Okay, then what is the roadmap? Roadmap is learn have the academic learning all the fullest. Everything you should have 100%. Okay, complete a BMS with all the compliances. Then at the same time you upgrade your skill, level number 2. And it should be always self-learning. It is a professional course. Don't think that everything will be fed to you. You need to learn yourself by observing your teachers, by observing your clinical clinicians who are doing the rounds, by observing what the treatment has been applied. So upgrade yourself with a skill, self-learning, take mentorship programs. As I went through at this 46 age, I went through a lot of mentorship programs, at least 3-4 mentorship programs, to learn different things. You need to take up the mentorship program if you are finding something is lacking in the institutional teaching. And I believe that in Hassan you may not find that lacuna. Then finalize your niche. Before getting into the field, you finalize what you are going to do with Ayurveda, whether you are going to sell a product or you are going to go service with a particular unique idea. So launch your project. Sixth, then you try to scale it up, expand it. Okay, fifth stage. And fourth, your roadmap should be setting up an ecosystem. Always you should try for significance. Set up an ecosystem. Even if we are not working, even if you are not there, but your family will be running it, or your employees will be running it, or the money will be flowing into your account. That is called ecosystem. Your physical presence, or your every time your presence is not required, but your money machine is running. That is called ecosystem, and we should thrive for that. Okay. So 6 essentials you should develop to become entrepreneurship. That is, first I told, change up your mindset, change to the entrepreneurship mindset. Then decide your business type, what you want to do, whether you want to sell a product, you want to give a service. If you want to give a service, whether you want to have a solo clinic, you want to have multiple specialty clinic, or you want to have corporate clinic, whether you want to create a franchisee of your clinic, type of what you call the business. Then creating the realistic business plan for that. You plan it now only. Then think about how you can be financing it, and whether you need someone to hire, and if you want to hire, how to hire, what the people you want to hire, they should be in harmony with your principles. So you need to hire the human sources. Then learn about the sales and marketing skills. Unfortunately, this is lacking with the doctors. It is lacking with the medical professionals. We are not good with sales and marketing. You need to learn, think differently. Okay. So because if you don't learn these 6 essentials, if you do not adopt, you may find these 5 difficulties. Okay. Mindset problem, no clarity of the concepts, no clarity of the niche, lack of competence, lack of good business plan, and lack of sales and market knowledge can cause you the damage. You may live mediocre lifestyle. Okay. So I tried to create an Ayurpreneurial flywheel method, which is a 6-step method where I in my course training I am giving this one. That is the concepts I am giving. The concept I am making it simplify, and I am helping them students to understand them practically. Then according to what the skill set they are supposed to develop, and what are the monetizing areas, and whether under the how it is relevant to the need of the market. And fifth one is how the marketing can be done, what are the marketing tools we should use. And sixth one is how the sales can be increased or service can be increased. That is what I named it as Ayurpreneurial flywheel method, 6 spokes of the method. Okay, this is flywheel, and I have created a course according all around this one. And because I have already started my Ayurpreneurial journey, that's why I have earned the right to educate you about the Ayurpreneurship, because my intention, my life purpose is now to elevate the self-confidence, self-respect, and professional significance of all my fellow Ayurveda colleagues. Because I'm on a mission to help 100,000 Ayurveda professionals to achieve and live entrepreneurial lifestyle to accomplish social significance, professional significance, financial abundance, and time freedom by using my Ayurpreneur business model and Ayurpreneur business mastery. And I founded Ayurpreneur Academy and I founded Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub so that I want to bring all the people, all Ayurveda people at one under one roof for the collaboration, not to compete, but to collaborate, to create new Ayurveda universe where everybody will be blessed, everybody will be growing, everybody will be having abundant lifestyle. You can visit my website, that is Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub. Okay, so I'm proud that whenever you Google, my name appears as a Ayurpreneur Transformation Coach. That is called as preempting the category. In that category, nobody was there. I became the first. That's why I'm preempting that category. So in that way, you should think differently. That's why I'm an entrepreneur now. And my philosophy to give, of course, I have not ventured any now, other than these digital products. Okay, other than these digital products, I have not ventured any physical product. But still, I dare to take up a step that I want to guide my students regarding the entrepreneurship. I may not be a full-fledged, mighty earning entrepreneur now, but I have got a pure intention that what I don't know, my students should know, and what I know, my students should practice. They should use it to make a lot of abundance in their lifestyle. For with this philosophy, I dare to launch my product, and I am trying to call myself as an Ayurpreneur Transformation Coach. Okay, because of this knowledge, what I could get into. Okay, and I say made a system that is called as Ayurpreneur business model. Okay, where the mentorship program is there, community is there, which is called Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub. The community is with the 6 C's. That is conviction in the Ayurveda. It will help you to have conviction in Ayurveda, clarity about Ayurveda, competency, develop competency in the Ayurveda, confidence in Ayurveda, and you can self-confidence also, development of self-confidence, and consistency, consistently practicing it, and collaboration to help each other whenever they are feeling low. Okay, so mentorship, community, and a system to what coordinate both of them. That system is what I call Ayurpreneur Success Blueprint, Ayurpreneur Success Business Model, Ayurpreneur Business Mastery, and Ayurpreneur Business Empire. The basic level is Ayurpreneur Success Blueprint. That is Ayurpreneur. The level 1 is Ayurpreneur Success Business Model. Level 2 is Ayurpreneur Business Mastery. Level 3 is Ayurpreneur Business Empire. So I am developing these courses. They are under the progress now. Okay, my intention is you people also should think in this way. Think differently. If you are not able to do a physical product, come up with a digital product. By that you become an entrepreneur using Ayurveda, helping Ayurveda people or helping other people. I want to help the Ayurveda people. That's why my particular entrepreneurship is career guidance entrepreneurship, business guidance entrepreneurship. If you want to go for a general public, if I want to treat, I am a prostate specialist. So if I want to launch a prostate, I will be a prostate coach. I will be using Ayurveda for prostate coach. Okay. So this is what the journey for Ayurpreneur ecosystem setup journey, what I have projected for my community. I don't want to get into that. You can come out, if anybody comes into the community, they can come to know. The only intention is at the end of the 10 years from this day, you should be able to set up your own ecosystem, which will be giving you at least rupees 10 crore, okay, in revenue, recurring revenue every year. That should be your financial goal. I never planned my financial goal. Because of that, we went into conformity. And I don't want that you people should suffer with that. You fix up your financial goal today. You fix up your academic goal today. You fix up your family goal today. You fix up your passion goal today. You fix up your health goal today. Okay, and be on the Ayurveda journey. So it is time to give away that mediocre thinking. Okay, don't be general, because Ayurveda is always advocates the entrepreneurship and entrepreneur lifestyle. Okay, so what I try to do is Ayurveda business model. Whatever our problems the students suffer, that is confusion, no goal, incompetence, scarcity mindset, survival mindset, insignificance, professional and social, no time freedom, no passive income, no legacy. All these are Ayurveda people, they suffer. And I am trying to help them to get better clarity, goal, and I'm helping them to set up their own goal setting by giving device goal for setting formula, and I'm helping them to try to become competent, motivating them to become competent, and attracting the abundance in their life, success in their life, significance in their life. Time, they should have time freedom to enjoy their life, and they should be able to set up an ecosystem which they can leave behind the as a legacy to their next this one. That's why it's my dream project, that is Ayurveda Lifestyle Hub. Okay, and this is how I have started thinking about becoming an entrepreneur. It's not a promotion, rather I want to give a thought that you can, if you cannot do a physical product, you come up with a digital product. If you cannot have product, you come up with your service. So ultimately money can be earned only by either service or product. So try to make money. So I am going to certify the people who come into Ayurveda Lifestyle Hub as depending upon the 7 verticals what I told. Integrative, if they go for integrative medical practice, they will be called as Ayurpreneurs Integrated Silhote. If they go for only Ayurveda medicine, Ayurpreneur Star Vaidya. If they go for coaching, they will be called Ayurpreneur Coach Reconer. They will be certified as Ayurpreneur Startup Frat if they start in a startup. If they go for an technological this entrepreneurship, they will be called Ayurpreneur Tech Genie. And if they are helping the Ayurveda community by agricultural this one farming, they will be called Ayurpreneur Agri Hulk. And 7th one is the genius people who are doing research or authorship or content, whatever. So I try to make an this one, and I'm preparing the how it can be done, how it can be achieved. I'm preparing those courses, and in future, whenever you want to come back to become an Ayurveda Lifestyle Hub, because it is a starting, it's a neo, it's a no chota hai abhi, and it is very budding, it's opening eyes, Ayurveda Lifestyle Hub. That's why I'm not over promising, but my dream, my vision is big, and I want to create an hub exclusively for Ayurveda professionals who will be all together, okay, recognized. Okay, so Ayurveda Lifestyle Hub is there. If you want to look into that, you scan it, a landing page will be there. You'll understand what are the programs in the first level. Okay, and if you want to become a member at a very lower price, or a discounted price I'm giving for the students. Okay, so kindly, if you're interested, you can scan it, okay, and join. Okay, otherwise you directly visit my website Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub, you'll get the details. So opportunity is there to become an entrepreneur. Try to think in that way. If you have got any problem, I'll be happy to help you to make you successful entrepreneurs. And let us make this word entrepreneur, okay, popular, okay, and start thinking like an entrepreneur. Okay, so if you find any problem, you can connect me with my WhatsApp number is there 9945079276. You can note it down, this number. You can give your feedback also about the session. You can share, you can ask your doubts regarding your career and everything, okay, on WhatsApp. And even you can mail me at vivekankuroli@gmail.com. You can visit my websites ayurpreneuracademy.com and ayurpreneurlifestylehub.com. Okay, so congratulations for now taking up a new journey of Ayurpreneurship, because now you have got your reprogrammed brain in your head, okay, by this session. Now you have your feet in your shoes to take a long leap, okay, and you have got your steering in your hand of your life, and now you need to choose the direction, whether you want to go for conformity or whether you want to be significant. You want to think out of the box. It is left to you now, but I congratulate you for both of them. But unfortunately, I'll feel painful if you go with the conformity. I'll be happy if you start thinking out of the box, and you flourish your life as an what you call abundant lifestyle. If you are able to get, that is the worth of this session. Okay, so you can follow me on my Instagram, that is Vivekananda_Kuloli, and even Ayurpreneur Academy Instagram is also there. You can join there, you can follow me, and you can get with me, and you can follow my LinkedIn posts at Vivekananda Kuloli. And I'll be sharing a free gift for you people who have attended this session today for your patience sharing, that how to brand yourself as an Ayurveda expert. I'm going to a free ebook. I'll be sharing that link with my good friend Dr. Vinay, and he will share with you, all of you. And I request all of you your feedbacks, because it's a mother institution and you people are my family members, and you can give me the honest feedback. Kindly give me honest feedback. Also, you can suggest what other things I can include in my this particular entrepreneurial what product I am developing, because ultimately it is to help the Ayurveda students, Ayurveda colleagues, Ayurveda practitioners, Ayurveda private college teachers. I'm planning all of them. I want to help all of them. So if your honest feedbacks will help me to create a design where which will be helpful for many of the people like you people. Okay, so ultimately we are here to add value to others. So you can follow me and you can WhatsApp me, and thank you for this one. And this scan I am keeping there on the this one. You can scan and you can visit my this one. So thank you for all this this one, and if any doubts are there, I am open to discussion. Okay, so you can let me find out where is. If any doubts are
Any
there.
question? No questions?
Any feedbacks they want to give? Any feedback if they want to give, I'll be happy to listen. Whether they are followed or
Anything you
not, at
want to
least
share?
whether they are
Opinion, feedback,
see, two things happen
anyone?
when everybody keeps silent. Two things happen. One is they have understood everything, or they don't have, they didn't understand anything. And it is a new topic. I believe that most of them they didn't understand what the concept is, or if you would have understood, at least they should have got that thought. Okay, and anyway, over the period you will come to know what is the importance of this one. So if anybody at least voluntarily would like to give their honest feedback, whether they enjoyed the session or not, whether they understood the concept or not, at least in one or few words.
Anyone?
That means you are not started thinking. I told that you should start thinking. Okay, logical thinking. Okay, no worries. All Ayurveda students will be cold, okay, in the beginning. But I want that you people should become leaders. Don't be followers. Try to be leader, because you are living, you are joining the leader there, Dr. Prasanna Narasimha Rao. I developed the leadership quality from him. Okay, you need to become leaders, not to become followers. So if you dare to speak out what you have felt, then you become. It is the first step to become leader. The first step to become leader is to express yourself, taking up the responsibility.
Good
Yes.
morning, sir.
Good morning. Your good name, boy. Boy.
Sir, my name is Devesh.
Hi, Devesh.
So, thank you, sir, for this great lecture. We are
Yes.
very pleased that you came. You gave your very you gave your time for us. You think that we are the future of Ayurveda, and you gave all your experiences for us, and we will always look forward to go in a new line and
Yes.
always make ourselves proud, our parents proud, and also the college when we are studying. They will help us to make us be good people, and we will make our 100% to make Ayurveda grow enormously in the world.
Yes. At the
So
same
thank
time,
you,
you will
sir,
be
for your
growing.
words.
At the same time, you should also think of growing yourself. Okay. You need to grow, because once you grow, you can help the science. Science is already grown. We need to grow ourselves. We need to develop ourselves, and by that we can become a role model for others to develop. Okay. Thank you, Divesh, for
Yes,
sharing
sir.
your feedback.
Thank you, sir.
Whether you understood the concept or not.
Yes, sir, we have understood.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
On behalf of our SCDM Education Society, Principal Sir, and from the student of first year, we are very much thankful to Dr. Vivek Pullali sir for giving a introduction to entrepreneurship, and how to make an entrepreneur. So thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Vinay, for all the opportunity. Please convey my regards and gratitude to my beloved teacher, P.N. Rao sir. Okay, I thank P.N. Rao sir for giving me an opportunity, and I thank Dr. Vinay and other coordinators who have conducted it so wonderful without any interruption. I thank the supporting team at the, especially that technological people there who have supported this presentation, and I thank, last but not the least, the most important, the my lovable students there sitting there. Okay, hi everyone, and I wish all the best for you people, and take care of yourself. And I am there for, even if you are not able to express your feedback on the mic, or not, you could not gather that courage, at least you can, with whatever the honest feedback is there, whether negative or positive, I don't mind. I need feedback. Kindly, you can WhatsApp me on my number 9945079276, and I'll be sharing a free ebook. Kindly go through that and join my Facebook community, where I'll be sharing such good things in the Facebook group. Okay, so that you can be motivated. And all the best for your journey, and think big. Okay, think big. There is a magic in thinking big, and always think that there is no problem with the survivability. There is, you are already surviving. You need to go to success and significance. Okay, so thank you all of you, and have a good day, wonderful day, and thank you. And let me take off. Okay, I'll
Thank you, sir.
okay, thank you.